So InvestEngine is a relatively new UK investing platform, and I was introduced to InvestEngine by one of my lovely viewers who actually messaged me on Instagram and told me that InvestEngine is a great new platform with very low fees. So naturally I had to try it out. In this video I'm going to go through my InvestEngine portfolio. So a few things to note before the start of this video. I made a video on InvestEngine a few months ago on my main channel, and surprisingly InvestEngine actually reached out to me and wanted me to become an affiliate partner. Of course I said yes because it seemed like an amazing opportunity. However, this video is not sponsored by them. I'm not going to leave my affiliate link in the description box below. If you do want to find out more about InvestEngine, click the links in the description down below and you can check out my other videos, and that will have an affiliate link. And if you do sign up with my affiliate link, you get more money than you otherwise would have through other means. But InvestEngine do not know that I'm making this video. This is all my own opinion. And of course, this video is not financial advice whatsoever. So this is the InvestEngine dashboard, and compared to other investment providers, I feel like it is a bit different. So when you are confronted by the dashboard, you have a few cards. Now, depending on if you are starting out, you might only have one card, but I have 4 cards, and I'm going to explain each of these cards. So you may have noticed that the first card is blue here and the rest are green. This is because InvestEngine has a very unique feature compared to other investment providers, and that is they have a managed account. So the blue here, called Enhanced, is managed by InvestEngine. So what really separates InvestEngine from other providers is that they have a computer algorithm which allows you to create a growth portfolio that pays out income, and these managed funds have a small fee of 0.25% annually, which is very, very low. So all the other funds in InvestEngine are really, really cheap. They have one of the lowest fees compared to every provider, even Freetrade. Another thing to note about InvestEngine is that they only deal in ETFs, so exchange traded funds. This I feel like is a huge plus, because I don't necessarily recommend that beginner investors pick their own stocks. Picking your own stocks is very, very risky business. ETFs are one of the tried and tested methods over the past 100 years to actually beat the market. Also, InvestEngine is an FSCS protected company, so Financial Services Compensation Scheme in the UK, protecting your cash in your account to up to £85,000 per account. So now we're going to look at the account that is called Enhanced, and as you can see, it has a balance of £263.43 and it's down by £6.57. So the full value of this account is £270, and it does fluctuate a bit depending on the market. So minus £6.57 is not a lot to be down in this current climate. Do not worry about the number minus 34%. That doesn't actually make any sense. This is a bit difficult to explain, but I put money in, I withdrawed it, I got my bonuses, and then I tried to withdraw that, but you're not allowed to withdraw your bonus within a year, and so therefore the minus number is completely wrong, because of course this insinuates I had more than like £700 in this portfolio, but that's not true. The value of the portfolio is £270. So what this portfolio does is it pays income. So it pays monthly income, and as we can see here, there is a risk tab that you can change when building this portfolio. And I put my risk onto maximum. I put my risk onto high. So I just put in £100 in this account, and I wanted to see how InvestEngine using the algorithms can give you a good yield on your money. And of course I went for high because why not? And remember, I'm not that risk averse. I like taking risks. I also like experimenting with my money sometimes. This portfolio is less than 1% of my total net worth, so it doesn't really matter if things go sideways. But anyway, this portfolio is made from 20% equities and around 80% bonds. The estimated yearly yield is around 4.8%. This means that it will pay you around 4.8% whilst also maintaining the size of the portfolio. And this is exactly what a growth portfolio is supposed to do. We can see that each month has a projected amount that they should be paying you. So the next month is 13p, the month after that 13p, which is very, very low, but in December is £2, in February is £2.65, and August £2.65. So the payments actually do fluctuate, and this is based on the algorithms, and historically September always yields the lowest stock market returns anyway. It factors all these kind of things that are part of the algorithm into the growth portfolio, and what it tries to do is to keep paying you out income whilst also maintaining the size of your initial principal amount. And so for example, it would try to maintain £270. If I deposited even more money, it will try to maintain that balance. So it's only down by around £6, and I have not seen that number fluctuate even that much. Even when we went through the first part of the bear market in the beginning of 22, the number didn't really go below minus £13, which is really, really good. And only a few weeks ago, it was only down like £1 or £2, which is really great. So historically, it has paid me 47p in April, and the reason why I wasn't paid in May and June is because I actually withdrew some of my bonuses that I got. So when InvestEngine first came out, if you referred a friend, you'd get £25, and somehow you lovely people on YouTube signed up, and I've received over £200 in referral bonuses, and I tried to take this out and this kind of messed my account up. And I messaged them, I was like, why is this money not in my bank account? And they said that you're not allowed to take out before a year. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And then I put my principal amount back in, and then they gave me back my bonus. So these 2 months were missed out. But on July I received £1.45, August 81p, and September around £2.75 plus another 13p to be paid. So that's nearly £3 in payments for just putting my money into the growth account, which I think is pretty cool. So if you do want to check out the growth portfolio, watch this video over here and it will show you all about investing as a beginner on InvestEngine. In addition to the growth portfolio, InvestEngine lets you actually create your own DIY portfolio. So I'm going to go through this one. It's called YouTube ETF because I made a YouTube video on this, and what I did was put £100 into the S&P 500. So the way that InvestEngine works is a bit different from other investment providers. You essentially get to create your own DIY portfolios, and you can create a mix of different ETFs. So for example, I created an 80% S&P 500 and 20% FTSE Japan, and as you can see, the portfolio is up by 2.78%, which is really good because I invested in a very uncertain time, and it's up by £2.88. And since then I actually withdrew some of the money from the S&P 500 because it was hitting another near all-time high, and I was like, this was not going to be sustained during this kind of economic climate. And I found that it was quite easy to sell the holdings. The only thing I do not like about InvestEngine is how long it takes to actually sell your holdings and execute a holding. This is actually a good thing for most people, especially beginner investors. It allows you to invest properly because you shouldn't really be trading your securities. No one in the entire world can consistently time the market, maybe once or twice, but you can't actually time the market, which means that apps like Freetrade and Trading 212 are actually offering you a disservice by being so fast to execute and sell, because then you get into the mentality thinking that you should buy low, sell high, and try to time the market, and essentially you're always going to lose. If you hold on to your ETFs for the long run, you're going to make a lot more in interest than trying to time the market. There's more to lose from timing the market than to dollar cost average and keep putting money into your ETFs as a function of time. I should obviously listen to my advice, but of course I didn't do that. So I did sell some of my holdings and then I'm buying them back. So right now, as you can see, I have £89 cash, and whenever I see one of these ETFs, either the S&P 500 or the FTSE Japan, just going down, I'll put some more money. So I'm kind of dollar cost averaging into them. So the amazing thing about InvestEngine is the fact that they charge very low fees. So this fund, the VUSA Vanguard S&P 500, has an annual fee of 0.07%, and this is basically only what Vanguard charges. You can't get lower than what they actually charge. So this is the same price that you would get from Vanguard themselves, but you have the added benefit of being able to use this app. Also, compared to just investing with Vanguard alone, the best thing about this is you can put in £1, just £1. So with Vanguard, you'd have to buy the entire share, which is around £66. But now I can literally just buy £1 worth. I press review order, I press confirm, and it's going to execute on Monday. So today's a Saturday, all the markets are closed, so it's not going to execute now. Like I did say, the executions aren't straight away. It actually will execute after 2:30 p.m. on Monday. So compared to a provider like Freetrade or Trading 212, that would have been executed Monday, latest 10:05 a.m. So it does take a lot longer to execute, but I think this is a good thing and a bad thing, not necessarily just a bad thing. For me, I do think it is a bit worse than better because I do like the whole trading aspect of Trading 212 and Freetrade. Either way, I can strongly recommend InvestEngine. So lastly, I have another DIY portfolio called S&P 500, and this is a 95% S&P 500 and 5% Vanguard Germany All Cap. So the Vanguard Germany All Cap, the VJER, is basically the same as the German DAX on Freetrade. And I do like investing in the German stock market currently just because it is going down because of all the tensions between you know who and you know who. But Germany being a stronger economy, I am certain that they will go back to what they used to be and better after everything sorts itself out, hopefully. Overall, InvestEngine is a super good platform for beginners. I highly recommend that for beginners. You can almost not get anything better than that as a beginner. Make sure to check out my other videos, including the ones in the description box, and I will see you in the next video.